What's your name? What's your question?
My name's Ariane, and I'm a dominatrix, and I've been trying to figure out how to, introduce guys into that realm without judging me as a woman. Because, I'm still a lady, just a freak of the shit.
So you be whooping ass?
See, it's not really just that. Both of us supposed to dominate when it's our turn. So say, for instance, if you're on top, I should be able to ride you from the bottom. I should be able to know how to,
Shit.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most electrifying night of your lives. Tonight, we bring you bigger stories, bolder questions, and unforgettable moments you'll be talking about long after the lights go down.
What the fuck?
Well,
Hold on.
hello.
You be
Look,
fucking. I'm trying to
Here go
origami
Ace.
this.
Give us a demonstration, Ace.
I'm on top.
No. Do the bottom part.
I'm not.
Do the bottom.
No, I'm not about to do
Do
the
the damn
Do the bottom.
So
We have an expert. Can you help?
how do we do this?
Oh wait, do we have can we?
Come on.
Oh
shit. How do we get fucked from the bottom? I'm taking notes.
Hey, you better go get that waiver signed, bro.
I know. Hey. Hold on. Now that you are serious. Okay, so you on the bottom and what's happening? Girl, I gotta.
Permission, consent, y'all have it. Let's go.
Okay.
She gonna.
Wow.
She said, "I'm finna go
that
back."
Chris Brown
Oh,
shit. That's
shit. You know what? Those are the type of women that you need to really respect.
And here's
Taking
the thing.
minutes
Hold
off the
on.
clock,
Let me
goddammit.
talk to the fellas.
Taking minutes off the clock.
Hold on. Women
That was
that do
beautiful.
that shit and be like, you busted quick. What the fuck? What you think was gonna happen when you do this type of shit?
No.
That's not regular.
Women
That's
do
not
shit,
regular.
Women do shit
That's
like
not
this,
regular.
and right after they be like, "You do this with everybody."
Yeah, I know you do. That's fine.
That's
I love
really the
that.
response.
Now, Shan, can I ask you a question? Serious question. We done talked about kinks. We done talked about being a dominatrix, is what you said. We've talked about orgasms or whatever the case may be. My question is, a lot of these things have certain things in common, which is open and honest communication and safety inside the relationship. Can you speak to how important that is to exploring things like this?
Yes, and it's a bit more nuanced than that. I think this was a great example, right? So you came up and you intimidated the fuck out of him immediately. And so he shut down. So it's when you play basketball with a kid, you're gonna play down to their level. You're gonna encourage them. You're gonna give them little layups, even though you know you probably could have blocked that. You're gonna allow them to start to feel confident and enjoy the experience of it. And then they're gonna wanna come back and play. And then eventually, you'll scaffold them till their skills are up to par with yours. So just being mindful that you are miles ahead of Ace for sure, but probably any dude that you're gonna get into the bedroom with, and acknowledging that first thing will go a long way.
Hey, listen, if somebody do that shit and I bust it quick, it ain't even my fault.
No, you just gotta tell her congratulations, because that was her. That was your effort. You did
See,
it.
no,
Good shit.
this is our
I high-five
moment.
you.
Can I have a staff meeting with all the brothers? If you come across a woman like that, I need you to give her the same energy she's giving you so we look better together as a unit. Because right now our reps be crazy. I hear like, listen, if I hear her, she about to come, I'm gonna come first.
That's what he said.
We don't do that. We need to change our reputation as men, as black men. I know we getting more money now.
Hold on,
I know we moisturizing now, but we still gotta lay the dick down.
Hold on, Manny,
okay.
can you give me a
Nope,
second?
I can wait.
Because I feel like I've been challenged.
Challenge?
Here's the thing. It's not that I want to nut when she say I'm about to nut. It's just what comes with I'm about to come is don't stop. Keep the same pace. When I know I need to nut, I need to be like, ooh, I need to take it out.
I can't.
When you about to come, I can't take it out. So whose fucking fault is this that I nutted?
It's yours. We talked about this so many times.
If I took a break and while you about to nut, you gonna be mad at me, right?
I just think you need to take some of them
No, you
gas
gotta get
station
back up.
pills.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
I mean, I think a lot
I don't-
is we've learned a lot about you.
I don't think we get
today.
it. I don't think we getting enough grace.
Thank you.
I really don't think men getting
funny.
enough grace.
Oh,
And-
now
and-
amazing grace over here.
Nah, cuz, and I don't mean it on some like, we don't need to increase our reputation, because
Well, wait a minute.
70% of women not getting orgasms is like kind of wild, but like, what I do mean is that for the 20 minutes that you expect me to be fucking, At least 20 minutes. You expect 20 minutes of good dick. Not
Yes.
20 minutes of sometimes I might have to jack it back up or you might have to give me some more head to get me back right. Not 20 minutes of I might not actually be fully aroused. I'm doing this because you wanted to have sex. Not 20 minutes of, hey, this position not really working for me today. Work with you want 20 minutes of good dick. So if you're not giving me grace the next time you get on top, I want 20 minutes of solid motherfucking riding. 20. Not your core hurt, not your thighs hurt, goddamn it. I need 20 solid goddamn minutes.
When I tell you, you will get 20 minutes of the best scooting. Best boot scooting boogie a bitch can give you. You got
real
it.
Real quick, because I do want to make sure I answer a question. Because I am a woman who identifies not a dominatrix, but I'm definitely dominant in the bedroom. And so to me, what's really important for so many black women is there are black men that literally lead and dominate in every way in their lives, that when they find a woman that they actually trust, that they don't feel like is gonna spread their business out or make them feel under them, that men actually love to submit to us. Specifically in the bedroom, whether it's a switch, whether it's just one night, whether this is what you do. But there's a lot of black men that actually really do enjoy doing that with a woman that they trust. So for me to you, it would be finding a man with you as a dominatrix, you letting it be known that you like to lead, you like to dom, you like to be that bitch in the motherfucking bedroom.
Ooh, goosebumps.
And giving that man the opportunity to not only feel safe with you, but let you lead. Because so many men do. Y'all love that shit.
You know what?
So that's what I would say to you is
I ain't gonna
find
lie.
your submissive men.
The older I get.
Jeez, Ace.
No, I'm just saying, the older I get, the more I'm like, beat my ass. Like, the older I get.
So you want your ass beat?
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind. It's crazy.
I wouldn't mind. Like,
No.
but I'll tell you why.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
No, I'm going to tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Life is good, bruh.
Yeah, I know. It's
And in my
you
life,
struggle.
Ace,
You're struggling for
Ace,
authority.
Are you holding them up or bending over?
I'm not doing none of that. I don't know what the fuck
How we
you're
gonna
talking
reach your
about.
asshole then?
Oh, no. Okay, listen. This is if I was to get my ass beat in the bedroom, what happened?
I thought you said eat. My bad.
Hold on. I don't know. But you thought I said I want to get my ass ate.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem. And that's been another episode of Tonight's Conversation
He hit the
Podcast.
high note.
Bullshit.
What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Cece. I'm a hypersexual, and I want to be married to a man of God.
Hold on. Speak up.
I'm a hypersexual, diagnosed nympho, and I want to be married to a man of God. How should I date a man of God when I'm a sex addict?
What was that last part? A diet?
She said, how can she date a man of God, but she's a sex addict?
Yes.
Okay.
A hypersexual, often referred to as compulsive sexual behavior disorder. Or historically as sex addiction.
Yes.
Excessive preoccupation with sexual thoughts, urges, behaviors that becomes difficult to control and disrupts daily life.
Okay, but we just talking about missionary, right?
What you mean?
Like just regular sex. We ain't talking about no like.
Oh, baby, I'm a kinky girl. Now, mind you, wait a minute, I gotta give you some context. I was abstinent for 3 years once I found out I was hypersexual. I went to go get diagnosed with my mental health and trauma. So I took the work to go to therapy, take medications, went back to God.
There's medication for horniness?
Yes. Yes, and I was abstinent for 3 years, and right now, I've obviously messed up, and now I'm about 7 months in, trying it again, and I want to meet my person, but I'm just trying to figure out if God will still send me my person if I don't wait till marriage to sleep with him. Like, I don't want to just sleep with just anybody. I'm not just here to just do it. I just want to find my person, date, but I know.
All right, we got you. Okay, Lance, what you thinking?
Okay, so I'm gonna just say this. I consider myself a man of God, but I also get down. You know what I'm saying? So it's, and I'm not saying that. Yeah, with my wife.
Yes.
With my wife. But all that to say is, yeah, it's possible. Okay. I mean, two things could exist at once. I mean, well, maybe you can correct me because maybe I'm not. I just think that it's possible. Two things could be true at once. I mean, even the pastor be, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think he doing with First Lady?
Katie, what you doing?
Y'all trying to give me counsel.
No, I want your honest opinion because I need guidance in this.
I got you. Okay. Lord Jesus. Guide me on this, Lord. Okay. I'm not judging you when I say this. So please understand, I'm not judging you when I say this. You can do that in a marriage, right? That's fine. But if it comes with the obsession of it or those compulsive thoughts and the nature behind it, that is something that you're going to have to gain control over. That's going to be necessary for you to do so. Because if you truly want a man of God, he has developed that restraint, that patience, and all of those things. Have you developed that restraint?
Yes.
Okay, if you have, then God can.
Okay.
Now, woman to woman.
Yes, ma'am.
I like to talk spiritual language.
Yes.
It's certain things that I do not decree or declare specifically over my life. I don't care how hypersexual I am. I'm not going to call myself a nympho. Because what comes with that name and the spirit that really operates behind that, I wouldn't identify as that. But you can be that person who has a major sexual appetite in your marriage, but don't address yourself in that way because the enemy likes to hear that. Then he's going to tempt you and tempt you and tempt you and tempt you. We don't want to establish identities when it comes to that. But if you develop that restraint, I think at this time, it really is time for you to cultivate that walk with God. Because as I'm watching you and I'm listening to you, there's some transformation that needs to take place. No disrespect, because you're beautiful, baby. But even off your presentation. Because if it's truly a man of God, he's going to look and make a judgment and an assessment. And it's appropriate for him to do so.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not being disrespectful when I say that.
Of course.
But I'm just saying there are certain women that men will look at and automatically assign nature to have sex with you. You don't want to come off as that. If you truly are desiring a man of God. And if that's something that you really have asked God for, go into that private space so he can transform you. So you can make sure that you really will have that compatibility. I swear you're trying to give me counsel. Man.
You said what?
We had a question about, but it's okay, in a marriage and stuff, that's cool. It's just, I'm really big on that. It's certain things that you can't call yourself. Like people who, we can establish if you have addictions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if I am claiming that I'm an addict in this season where I'm trying to transform, that's a weapon for the enemy to use against you. And so it's just certain things like if you have had a past or you had an identity related to something, don't keep claiming that. Don't speak that into the atmosphere. You got to change that.
I agree. All right. Where did this come from?
What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Natasha, and my question is, do you think it's appropriate to date a man or a woman who is in the process of getting a divorce, meaning the paperwork?
Let her finish her question.
Meaning the paperwork has been filed and you've seen it.
Okay, what are our opinions? Oh, nobody want to tackle this?
And I can share what my opinion has been.
Okay, now I'm gonna give you my answer and I'll let everybody else jump in at the end. Listen. I don't like her no more. It's still a married man. We're separated. It's still a married man. I filed for divorce. It's still a married man. I'm divorced is a single man. And I guess what I want y'all to understand is if you are comfortable with that, that's your personal decision. But I need you to understand that you are still dating a married man. No matter what process you are in that, this is still somebody that is yoked until they are separated. Because there are so many people, maybe not in your situation or whoever you're speaking to, there's so many people that take that gamble, right? Like he don't like her, right? He come over here, he says, you know what? I don't want to be with her no more. She's such a headache. I'm just staying because of the kids. I mean, we just got bills. We basically like roommates. We about to get a divorce and all this different shit. And then all the while, they're rekindling. All the while, they're talking. All the while, there's still a chance because the ink ain't dry yet. And what I'm saying is you just have to know that every single time you go on a date with that man, you talk with the man, you are risking it. You are risking your heart, you're risking your spirit and your favor. And as long as you are okay with that, because oftentimes you would date that married man and when he go back to his wife, now you're villainizing him when you knew from the beginning. Now listen, I understand paperwork is foul, but you know what they say, it ain't over until it's over. Anybody else got an alternative opinion?
And I would say as a man worth his salt, even if you really do have his heart and it's not those situations you may have just mentioned, I wouldn't want to bring you through that process. I would be offering as a man to protect your heart, to protect mine as well, because I don't know what may come up through this divorce process. It ain't finalized yet. I would want to offer you that autonomy, that space to let me get my shit together over here. And when I'm fully right, then I'm going to come back if you are even still available. But I feel like a man worth his salt will offer that to you as opposed to just having you show up in that space.
You don't even know how much emotions that you don't even know still exists is going to come up when that divorce is finally final.
Exactly.
Then you finally grieve the process. Let me tell you something. I moved to Atlanta 5 months ago. I haven't been back to my house in where I live at in Ohio. I went back for the first time and I seen it empty for the first time. And I almost broke down when I was in that house. I felt like the Will Smith meme. And it was so much emotion that came to me, even though I hadn't thought about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. But the finality of that being the place that held so many memories for me and that chapter closing. And I guess what I'm saying is we don't know what that man or woman is going to be like when they are faced with the finality of that. And so oftentimes it's best to keep your feelings at bay until you see how he or she handles that.
Yeah, I was also going to add a lot of grief comes with endings. And even though it may be a situation to where he's like ready to move on and he's ready to file for a divorce and he's ready to build a life with you. But like Ace just said, some people don't know that grief is still there because they're running from it. And sometimes you are the distraction that isn't giving them the opportunity to fully grieve. And so my advice to you would be to create some distance and allow him to go through his process, because you might meet a completely different man on the other side of that process. Give him the space to breathe. You reclaim your power and not be so tied into his situation. Let him fix his situation. Let him be a man. Let him close that ceremonial ending to his marriage the proper way without you being a distraction that's making him be emotionally forgetful of all of the love that was there. Because what's going to be really difficult is if the paperwork is filed and you think you're about to get the man of your dreams and you get a man that's still grieving his ex-wife. I agree. You got to have a lot of emotional maturity to deal with that, but it ain't necessary. If love is there, it's still gonna be there after you do things the proper way.
Right. So I 100% agree, right? And I didn't ask that question for me because I'm not on the other end of that. I've been on the receiving end of that, where I got divorced because my ex was telling so many women that's in the room that may be saying, I agree. But there were 3, 4, 5 women that were on accepting that he's saying he's in the process of getting a divorce, but he wasn't. But there were women that were entertaining that. And we've got a room full of women in here saying, I agree, leave him alone, he's not that. But we do it all the time.
Oh no, they do it whether he's in the process of divorce or not. So what are you talking about? Because you got a man that has already exhibited that he is down for commitment. You have a man that is an example of what a husband is. You don't have to guesswork no more, because it's like when you date a single mother, you already have an example of how she would be as a mother, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes women who haven't healed within themselves say, I like the way he is as a husband. I don't want to find my own. I want to take hers. And that happens so often. So I just think, and I want to speak on something though. and I think you were Mr. but or it was Doc's. I want to speak on this side, or no, it was Candace. There's so many times that I have been shattered from a romantic heartbreak. So much so that the only thing that kept me together was putting on my cape and my mask and my costume and acting healed in front of another woman that liked me. The only time I was confident was around her because she didn't see me shatter. So now it was like her eyes gave me that bit of strength I needed to feel good about myself. And that's why I attached myself to her. Not because I truly loved her, not because I valued her, not because I wanted to be with her, but for brief moments when we hung out, I forgot about that pain that I'm dealing with. Sure. I forgot about that woman that told me I wouldn't shit. Or there's another man that's better than me. Or you're never going to be this or never, because I see in your eyes what I saw in her eyes when she first met me. And a lot of times when people are grieving and when they're going through these things, they want somebody to distract them and they want somebody to remind them of who they forgot they were. And here's the thing. It's almost like that guy that's in jail, your pen pal that's calling you. Like when he in jail, he got all the time in the world for you. And you like, oh yeah, when he get out, we gonna be a thing. No. Dummy. No. So I just want y'all to understand that a lot of times in those situations, even if he was peaked, healed, do you truly want to be that man's rebound?
It's not for me. I'm in agreement.
Well, we heard you, but for camera purposes, we need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, no doubt. And the only thing I would add to that is we got to kind of drive for the people on the road who can't drive. You know what I'm saying? And we got to have spiritual integrity. Absolutely. If you want the highest level of love or whoever this may be about, you can't do what everybody else do. So it don't matter if other women is stepping in front of that train for themselves. If you want the highest level of it, you got to make certain sacrifices. You got to surrender to God's will and understand, not only may this hurt me, but I may hurt this man who got a lot to do in this grieving process. I may impede his progress by trying to hitch my wagon to him because I may be lonely. So spiritual integrity is what's going to lead you to that soulmate.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Can we get our next question to the mic? Was it V8? V8, what's your question? I mean, do you have
what I was going to say is, to her point, speaking in terms of the women that are willing to accept a man that may still be married. I think that for a lot of women, they feel that there's such a shortage of good men that they become desperate for any perceived good man that may become available. But I think it's important to understand that how you start a thing is important, right? And how you end a thing is important, right? If a man is ending a thing while starting a new thing, then you may not want to start that new thing with him, right? Because it shows that he doesn't have the integrity to complete what he started in the first place, right? So my whole thing is like, ladies, I know it can be tough because you really want to be with a man that is a good man that shows that he's willing to commit. But give him the space to grieve that relationship and go through the process of healing from the trauma and the PTSD of divorce so that when you get him, he's actually whole. And not-
What an incredible night. You brought the energy, the passion, and the unforgettable moments. Thank you for being part of this amazing journey with us tonight. You made this show truly special. We'll see you next time. Tonight's conversation. Good night, everybody.